you need to be unhappy. Sometimes you need to be unhappy. I feel like I've been going through a crummy couple of weeks, couple of months even. I don't ever feel like posting on this channel anymore, which bums me out because I really liked doing the whole YouTube thing. I liked having Grayscale as like my little safe space, my safe haven to just like come on and talk my shit or do whatever. And I liked not having to think about like performing for other people or like having to like put forth a persona that I wasn't happy with. Like I liked getting to just like create my own little aesthetic on here and be my own person in a way that I felt like it was hard for me to do so on a regular basis in my day-to-day life. But I don't know, nowadays I just feel like this is more of like a chore instead of a hobby. It feels more like work instead of like something I really enjoy. I really don't know why that is. Like I just feel like disconnected from it for some reason, and I'm finding it hard to like enjoy what I'm doing, enjoy myself while I'm making these videos and not feel like it's becoming performative for me. Like I feel like I'm viewing editing and uploading as more of like a task instead of like, oh, this was my little hobby, my little special thing that I like doing that would like make me feel better and, you know, gave me an outlet to like say what I needed and be myself without hindrance or blockages or anything. But now I just feel like blocked by the whole thing, which is a crazy side tangent. But I've been unhappy for a little bit now. Does touch on some heavier, darker things or just like bigger life lessons that I'm having to go through, mainly ones that revolve around the fact that I have a hard time feeling, claiming joy. I have a hard time actually getting to be a happy person because I don't ever feel safe feeling any emotion. A lot of the times I always think like, okay, I have a hard time feeling really sad or heavy emotions because I've been like gaslit and invalidated to hell. So I always feel like I have to like put on a happy face and I can't feel like those harder to feel emotions. I've also always felt like it's hard for me to feel joy or feel good or feel peaceful because I feel like people just like try to come on and harp that shit out of me. Just want to suck the life out of me. They just want to suck me dry and I can't even feel happy or good to the point where I feel like if I am, then like somebody wants to like steal that and somebody wants to like take that away from me, which is crazy trauma shit. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. But if I were to be like, there's an upside to all of this, I would say that sometimes you need to be unhappy simply for the fact of you need to know what it is that makes you unhappy so that you can actively be like, okay, this is this person, this place, this thing, this job, this idea is one that doesn't bring me joy. It doesn't make me feel good about myself. It doesn't make me feel happy or peaceful or loved or kind or whatever. And I need to kind of like store that in a bank somewhere so that I know like these are things I don't align with. They're not things I don't, they're just things I don't resonate with. And I want to have as little to do with them as possible. And so I think I'm really bummed out at the fact that like I know I'm unhappy and like I can't necessarily do anything to like bring myself out of that. You know what I mean? I can't like remove myself from the situation permanently enough to be like, okay, I'm not going to be unhappy from these same things or people or anything anymore. But like I guess like I do appreciate or can see the value in cataloging and like making this list of things that I know bring me unhappiness. I'm unhappy where I'm at. Like I know that going forward, or like whenever I get the chance to be happy again, that sounds strange to say, but looking at it as like maybe this is just a phase I'm in and like hopefully the next stage will be different and I get to actually experience joy and happiness and not have to worry about these things anymore or in the same capacity, that I'm like, okay, like I'm going through this unhappiness right now. I can pinpoint and see what's affecting me and what's making me feel that way. So that way in the future, like I don't have to come back to these same things. I don't feel like I give these same people the same chances I've been giving them, or like I'm letting the same things slide over and over again just for peace or mediation purposes or whatever, or even just like, you know, things that I feel like don't push me to grow or make me feel alive, that don't make me feel like who I am. You know what I mean? Things that feel like blockages instead of things that like bring me up and help me propel myself forward, push myself forward, progress in that kind of way. So I think it's important in times like this, when you feel this kind of way, that like you kind of just like take a mental note, or even like a physical note. I don't know if you want to jot it down in a notebook and be like, okay, these are things that actually make me unhappy. They don't make me feel good about myself. They don't make me feel like myself. And these are things I'm trying to avoid, or remove from my life going forward. So just keep those tidbits in mind, I guess, if you find yourself in an unhappy period of your life, to notice what's going on around you and what's making you feel that way, what's bringing you down, and then hopefully being able to shine a light on those things might be able to help push you out of that. And then when you are in a better space, you can X out all that stuff. Just trying to like remember that the sun will come out tomorrow, and I will have learned from all of the unhappiness, I guess. Okay, hopefully I post more. Peace. Don't kill yourself, you're too sexy. Yeah.